Hey, it's Eric here at Peachtree Classic Cars, and this is a kick-ass chopper. 2006 American Iron Horse Outlaw. And it's in awesome condition for being a 2006. It doesn't look mint brand new, just built yesterday because it's 18 years old. But man, it is sharp. 6,255 miles on the odometer. It's had brand new tires installed in 2021. The date stamp on them at least is 2021, the front and the rear tires. And it looks like it's been ridden very, very minimally. Actually, I picked this up from a buddy of mine who just rode it a handful of times, probably put less than 100 miles on it. Beautiful aluminum. And I think if you hit this with a polisher, this would be a great bike to just spend a little time with a detail kit in the garage this summer and just get it detailed nicely. But what I love is I don't see any dings on it, road rash, definitely no signs of it ever being dropped. Beautiful S&S 111, 6-speed manual transmission, and it says RSD on there. 2-into-1 exhaust. It sounds amazing. I'll crank it up here in a second. It's got rear foot pegs too for a rear rider, and actually the only real paint flaws that I've seen, you can see right there and right here, it actually had a matching seat for a rear rider and was lost in transit. It was only being held on by a suction cup, and so that's not necessarily uncommon. In fact, this seat is also being held on by a suction cup, and there is a little retainer clip here in the front that's pretty common, and it is missing for some reason. That's piece right there, so it's supposed to slide up into here, and then the suction cup of course sections on. So but it doesn't move at all, and that little retainer clip's like $5 or $7 on Amazon. Brand spanking new battery. And so right now we're just sliding that in like that, lining it up, and when you sit on it, that suction cup sucks down. The front and rear wheels, I see no flaws on them really, maybe just a touch. If you look really close to those edges, I believe those can be polished out. It looks like probably glue or something, or maybe from the installation. I would hope that that would be able to be buffed out, but it's only noticeable if you get right up on it. And then, so also, whatever was being used to clean this, it looks like there's just a little bit of a dulling on it. It may not even be from cleaning. It might just be from the fact that it's a 2006. But if you look really close, you'll notice that the chrome is a little dull there. And it could probably be polished out. And in fact, an SOS pad works really well. We gave this kind of a light dusting and cleaning so that we could put it up for sale quickly and let it go on to the next owner to be enjoyed. And I think one of the things, to me at least, that's fun about buying a bike like this is pulling in the garage at first, grabbing your Q-tips and your toothbrush and a 6-pack of beer and just enjoying sitting and detailing. So another thing that I noticed too is I was pulling on the brake switch. I did not see the back brake lights come on. It's got to be something like that's a simple wire. And of course, with the way these things vibrate, it wouldn't surprise me. Here in the front, this LED is just about burnt out, and I would just replace that light. This side's okay, all the lights, but you'll see only a handful of those lights are working. Horn works, let's see. Yep. It's in neutral. Maybe the brakes may only work when it's turned on. Also, when I was talking about here on the casing, is this front light is just a little bit dulled. This looks like from being polished over the years, and trying to think, I don't see any flaws on it other than those couple of that I've picked out. From the previous owner's description, my buddy, he said that the brakes were done at the same time as the tires were put on. I don't have any paperwork or verification of that, but I can tell you that the brakes stopped great. I'll do a little video here of us taking it for a ride in a little bit. So there you have it, 06 Iron Horse. I love the fact that these are so easy to scoop up right now at affordable prices. I mean, they're literally selling for less than half the price they were brand new. I mean, these bikes with taxes and tax tag and title back in the 2006 out of Dallas would have cost $29,000 or $30,000. So now if you hop online and you buy this 111 engine, you know, I mean, you spend not much more than that, you get the whole bike. So looking forward to seeing who gets to win this one in our no reserve auction. And I think somebody's going to find themselves a beautiful, very rideable bike. In fact, we just sold a chopper about a month ago, and it had a much longer rake, and this is a much more rideable bike. I'm an avid rider. I've been riding since I was about 17 years old, and I'm actually more of a Triumph guy. I like Indian bikes and Harleys, so when I hopped on this, I just love the power. It shifts super smooth. It's got a soft tail with the dual shocks underneath. I mean, it just rides smooth. It's easy to ride, but it still is a badass chopper. And